Hello. Hello, hello. Is the sound working? Yes. Okay, good. Hey JJ, how you doing? Hi Froggy. Hi. Hello to everybody who's on here. I have to share stuff real quick. What is left? Okay. I have so many windows open and tabs open. It is a lot. How's everybody doing today? Hi, Caddy. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. If I could get to the actual button that I need to get to, that would be great. So, on this live stream, I'm so behind on everything that I've been researching that I have to condense some things, which they were supposed to be separate. So, hey, Police Wife Life, how you doing? Do. Any second, Facebook, come on. Always with the Facebook. I probably have so many tabs open that Facebook is just, Hey Josh, how you doing? Hey Sharemare. Christ Conflict, how you doing? Really? Will you? I will keep that in mind. So I was supposed to be on a few minutes ago, actually, but I looked to see if there was an update on one of the topics, and there was. So I had to add that to the list. In the description, I have a bunch of links. A bunch. Now that I know how to do that, I'm just throwing all of the links in there. Okay, where's the thing? Maybe? No. I have so many links open that it's hard to find what I'm looking for. Wait. Okay, so we'll give people a minute to get in here. It's going to be a bit of a live stream. Shouldn't be too long, but I don't want to be like 2-3 hours. That would be ridiculous. And apparently most people don't watch the ends of live streams or like midway through to the end. It's interesting. Hey, Cindy Luhu, how you doing? Oh, yeah. Actually, we brought another lamp in here so the lighting would be better, and I think it actually worked. Can actually see. So that's good. we I don't like clutter. Make it long. You can read the gossip mags or nuclear physics manuals. It doesn't matter. Apparently, I've had people asking me to read all kinds of stuff here lately. I don't know how I'm going to do it all, but this ought to be interesting. I might start up a second channel just for that. Like, I was looking at it, like, logistically. It would take a while for me to read the Bible out loud. It would take a while. AMSR. I'm gonna have to look at some videos of that and see what the hell that's about, because I don't think I've ever watched that before, so I don't understand is what I'm saying. Hey Snoop Medic, how you doing? Jennifer P, hi. Oh, thank you. Oh, I almost forgot. Hey Leanne, how you doing? So for those of you who don't know, we actually have people who watch who like can't comment. They're either just getting out of an abusive relationship or they're currently in. So hi Truffle 85. So the makeup part that I talk about is kind of a safety thing. It's a thing. I'll explain it in Discord for y'all. So today I used this palette. It's called All That by ColourPop. This is the stuff of my best dreams. I love this palette. It's the first time using it. And I also used a couple, like one of the shimmers out of this palette, whatever. That's pretty much how I feel right now. This is going to become a go-to palette. They are very nice. Very nice. And I used this blush, which is reflective, of course. And this is Sugar Frosted by ColourPop. Basically, if I don't tell everybody what I used, I get bitched at. So, because, sometimes in an abusive relationship, my cat is singing us the song of her people. Sometimes if you're in an abusive relationship, you're not allowed to wear makeup, right? You're not allowed. So that's why I'm doing this. Hey, PJ's Not So Secret Diary. That is a name. That is long. Today I'm wearing Ziggy by ColourPop. Now on everybody else, this probably looks like a nude, but of course on me, it looks like a vampire color, kind of. She's mad. Yidun is mad because I put her in the kitchen so she wouldn't chew on me or try to chew on the mic, because both are yummy for her. So thank you, Shermare. I was just goofing off really because right before I went to get on, I checked to see if there was an update, and there was on the one thing. So I had to watch that. So that kind of put me behind. You too. Definitely you too. I hope I don't drive your animals crazy. There used to be a show called What Not to Wear, and then whatever looks like their style. Right on, right on. That reminded me of My Favorite Murder, the podcast, like the logo thing. So yeah. Thank you. They're not done. It's a process getting these done. Like I have to do it in portions. So it's gonna that's gonna take a while because I have to be ready. It goes all across my back, like around. Yeah, I think that Idun might be as well. Maybe. Because suddenly I became food for the kittens, like overnight. It was fun. She tried to eat my hair and my ears, and then she kept sniffing my eyes, which is not good when you're trying to sleep. Just not good. Hey, Tina's crazy wench life. How you doing? Well, we're glad you came in and said hi. The name of what? My Favorite Murder? The My Favorite Murder podcast? Yes, I am a murderino. Actually, I have the shirt. I have like 2 shirts. And this is a My Favorite Murder cup. It says, here's the thing, fuck everyone. And that's, yeah, kind of my motto. I really need one that says fuck politeness. Okay, so we got quite a few people in here. I have to remember how to do this. Wait, window. Yes, that would be it. Okay, so I'm going to ask all of you, everyone who sees this stream, to please go, if you're on Twitter, if you have Twitter, go on Twitter. The link is in the description. I've been keeping my eye on this particular case for years. No joke, it's been a long time. Her sister is still, after over 20 years, fighting for justice for Miss Georgia Lee Miller. So I'm asking you to do me some favors. Hold on, I have to set up the other thing. I'm still new at this, so she's on Twitter. Also, let me do this again. Wait, okay. What does that even mean? Hold on. And y'all are on YouTube. And her sister has a YouTube page. This is the Justice for Georgia Lee Miller Moses. Georgia Lee Moses? Did I mess up names? Y'all, I probably mixed up names because I have so many things I've been researching. Georgia Lee Moses. Didn't the other thing say? Yes, I am. Georgia Lee Moses. The link for this is also in the description. And I'm going to put that right there. Y'all, do me a favor. She doesn't have very many followers on, or subs on YouTube. Let me update this. She has 44 subscribers. Miss Georgia's sister has been fighting for justice for years. If all of you could go subscribe to her channel, and just give her a little bit of hope and let her know that people see this and see that her sister was a human being who deserves justice. I am going to be doing a separate live stream for Miss Georgia. I'm looking for information that is more humanizing about her, not just what happened to her, not just the crime and the offense, but how she was as a human being. And y'all know how I am. It's hard for me to talk about minors who were hurt, but this is ridiculous. And it ticks me off that this is still a thing. It's still a thing. It's been over 20 years. I'm actually at some point going to reach out to her sister and see if maybe she'll come on here and talk with us, because I remember this back in the day. You know, there was a blip in the news about Miss Georgia going missing, and then there was a blip, just a little snippet about her being found, her remains being found, and then really nothing. And then I saw something about her again in, now this is before the internet was like it is now, right? So I couldn't just look it up. But I saw something in the internet about the circumstances surrounding everything, and it's bad, y'all. It's bad. And, you know, in the era of Me Too and Black Lives Matter, I think that Miss Georgia's name, you know what? I don't even mind. I don't mind. Because here's a little girl who something horrifying happened to her, and it's like, it's not even a thing to be worried about. It's really weird. The link is in the description, Leanne. Hold on. I can grab the link from Twitter. Maybe. Hold on. Hopefully this works. I'm not entirely sure that this will work, but I will try. Yes, we hear the song of your people, Idun. Okay. I don't know. I do not know if she was part of that. It's really hard for me to look at material involving children that were harmed. But I think I might have to. So, whoa. So there's the YouTube channel, and then there is the, and then there's the Twitter. This, I do believe, is the YouTube channel. You know, her sister's trying hard to get justice, and I don't know why law enforcement doesn't seem to care. Well, I do know. We all know. We all know why. So at some point, I will have a full live stream about Miss Georgia. Now I actually have the means to express my frustration and irritation. But this is a case that I've been eyeballing for, I don't even know, back when it was first in the news. It's been a long time. And all that time, her sister's been trying to get her Miss Georgia justice all this time, and it's still going on. And when I saw that, I was just like, mind blown. I can't believe it, because when I talk about what happened, you'll understand why I was just like, how? What in the hell? So yeah. There's that. Yeah, thank you, Sharmir. I'm not going into the details on this stream because I want the stream for Miss Georgia has to be not just about what happened to her, right? But who she was as a human being before. And I would much rather, if at all possible, see if maybe her sister, if she would be interested in coming on here, telling us about Georgia as a human being, like like we did for Jessica Easterly and the other Jessica and Addie. Um, so yeah. Hi Wanda, how you doing? So I'm thinking, I don't know. It depends when that particular stream will happen. I'm hoping maybe next week or something, but we'll see. Do I need a research assistant? Oh my God. I would kill for one because some of it it's really hard for me to read all of the material surrounding a child being hurt. That takes a while for me to get through. Like I have a hard time with that. But yeah, if you're watching the replay, the links for the YouTube channel for Miss Georgia are in the description. They're also in the chat, and I will put them in the comment section once this is processed and all that stuff. Yeah, just go subscribe to her channel and whatnot. Follow on Twitter. I do believe there's a Facebook page as well. There's a website. All the links are there. But also, watch the videos. Listen to Georgia's sister and understand that this is not the only case like this. There are a multitude out there. I have endless material that I can talk about. Because when certain groups of people are looked at as if they're not human, then you end up with murderers and offenders who just continue like it's nothing. So law enforcement dropping the ball with one murder or offense, please infer, when they drop the ball with one, that opens the door for many more to happen. And I think with Miss Georgia, they dropped every possible ball, and who knows how many murders have happened since then. Gotta wonder. And that is the case with a whole bunch of serial killers, serial offenders of various kinds. So the more we talk about these things and bring them to light and make law enforcement deal with these things and take them seriously, the better off all of us will be and the safer all of us will be. There are many reasons I quit the sheriff's department, and one of them is that we shouldn't be arresting people for weed. We should be arresting violent and serious predators and putting them in prison, and the people, if they're doing some sort of offense with weed, give them a summons to come to court. Christ conflict, you're right. Oh, yes. I mean, unless they can, be put in prison, right? And then if you read the 13th Amendment, that means that you're no longer actually a citizen. Slavery didn't actually end. Yeah, you might think it did, but it actually didn't. If you go read the 13th Amendment, and I did a live stream on this, actually. This is one of the reasons I quit the sheriff's department. Because law enforcement and the criminal justice system and corrections and all of that has been used as a cudgel against people of color, minority communities, etc., and also as a money-making tool, and also to continue slavery. You don't have to believe me, just go read the 13th Amendment. Yes, indeed. Yep, there are several groups that fall in the category of NHI, no human involved. And that's actually a term that was used when a serial killer was going around killing women. So, sex workers, poor people, women of color, people of color, LGBTQ plus people. Yeah, it kind of felt that way when I was trying to sleep, actually. Um, so, um, which was a good video? Which one? What? Yes. Yes. Exactly. Yes. And there are many of them here in the US, in Canada, over in Europe. Yes. Um, why? Okay. I mean, really, I can check it right now. Because I'm going to have a bit of an interlude between subjects because Miss Georgia's case really ticks me off. I'm trying not to cuss. I'm trying to, you know, man, I'm irritated that that's still a thing. Uh, oh wait, what? Hello, Violet Witch. How you doing? Um, okay. Oh, that dude. I had to write a paper on that guy. It was one of the few papers I was almost like, you need to change the topic for me because it was rough. Yes, make sure you're in live chat, not top chat. I forgot to say that. Yeah, normally once a week I have a missing and murdered Indigenous women stream, but things have been really crazy the past few weeks. And also, I'm trying to figure out a way to describe and explain jurisdiction, and it's complicated, like a lot. So, yes, yeah, that's, when people ask me why I quit the sheriff's department, I'm like, which part do you want to talk about? There are many reasons, but the 13th Amendment is way up there. Um, you had to switch to live chat twice. What? Yeah, right. That's good. Glad to hear that. Um, wow, the chat just jumps randomly. Um, they it was. I don't even think they found everything. I don't think they searched the whole area. There's a lot. That was one of the hardest papers I've ever written. There was only one other paper that I just flat out refused to do, and that was the R of Nanking or Nanjing, if you know what I'm talking about. I was like, nope, I can't go near that. Um, yes, but it's even more complicated than that. So yeah, there's a lot of that with serial offenders. Yep. If you're not the right kind of woman or person, they'll just ignore you. They'll act like it's not a big deal. Um, and that happens a lot. Um, oh, right on. Okay. If people want to help me with research, that's fine, but you don't have to. I don't expect anyone to do that. um, which channel is that? I'm going to be sharing so much stuff that I'm probably going to be confused. Yeah, it was, man, mm-mm. And that was one topic my professor was like, yeah, I get it. I switched to something else because eh, there are some things I just can't. And I'll completely lose hope in humanity. Um, I'm trying to catch up with the chat and it just keeps jumping. Oh, right on. Thank you. Yeah. And for anyone who watches the replay, if you go over and subscribe to Miss Georgia's sister's channel, really appreciate it. And thank all of you for doing that. Because, she probably feels like nobody's even paying attention, but I am. And I have been for a while. So, that would be kind of funny, though. Christ, that would be funny if you were howling at your window. Oh, yeah, yeah. Actually, Shammer, that's a good idea. I hadn't even thought of that. Did you hear of an evil doctor shrink came to California SA patients? We found out he was there are like 3 or 4. One was in LA and he might have killed the Black Dahlia. And then there have been a bunch in California. Which one are you talking about? There are a few. Wow. Wow. I never worked for NOPD, New Orleans Police Department. I worked for the Sheriff's Department. NOPD, there are problems. There are problems. Yes, there are problems. With the Sheriff's Department, at the time I worked there didn't seem to be as many problems. But then working in the courthouse, you kind of had to mind your P's and Q's because you're dealing with judges and whatnot. So I didn't see as much. Like I saw some things that just ticked me off to no end. I actually banned a couple deputies from my courtroom. No shit. Because there was just inappropriate behavior. And as we know, I have no problem confronting people. So yeah, the sheriff's department wasn't as bad then. How it is now, I don't know. I do know that some of the people who still work in the SD have tempers, and I didn't know they had tempers. So yeah. Okay. We're sending Karen Collins hugs. That is true. That is true. Oh, really? Yes. Yes. Wow. That's a lot. It might have to be a live stream. Um, yeah, but I mean, it's also a culture. So I just happened to get lucky, and I worked in a culture where if we did something really wrong, they would just throw us bodily under a bus and laugh. You know, my FTOs were not messing around. Um, hey, Sherry's Landscaping, how you doing? Ah, it jumps. Um, so, okay. Some prefer. Oh, okay, it jumps. Some professions attract and protect more bad people than others. That is true. Maybe someday I'll tell you all some of the things that, like, man, that there was stuff I was like, what the fuck? What even is this? And I'm trying not to cuss, but damn, sometimes. Um, Greyhound killer. Oh, is that the guy on the bus? That was, oh, that was bad. I don't, mm. If that's the guy that I think you're talking about, that was, my heart still hurts for that guy's family. There's a right way to spell it, okay? I have no idea. I have no idea. If anyone knows, let us know. Um, it's good to see you too, Sherry. Um, yeah, yeah. She did a good job of talking about it. It was bad. That is true. That is very true. Don't forget to smack that like button like it stole your last cookie. I mean, I'm just saying, don't steal the last cookie, y'all. Break it in half and share it. Right on. Maybe I should do ASMR. Don't you have to have like a special microphone and whatnot? Um, well, yeah, and with that, part of the problem is that sometimes officers who come forward and complain about a bad officer are fired for complaining or like blacklisted. Um, so instead of encouraging good conduct and good behavior, they're actually making it look like if you call someone out for bad behavior, you're going to lose your job and your pension and all that, and that is the exact opposite of what should happen. um you know oh, that's good, Shermare. That's good. Glad to hear that they're doing all right. um True. True, but it kind of puts you in a weird position. I mean, the leaders need to lead by example and not tolerate bad behavior in their departments, and not hire people who have a known history of doing horrible things. Um, I'll have to look into it. Um, Yeah, I don't see how he's out. Like, what happens if he goes off his meds again is my question. So, can y'all hear the air filter, or like it's a low thrum type thing? I don't know if y'all can hear that. Um, yeah, thank y'all, by the way. Um, I mean, your comments are funny. I find them funny. That's just me. I have a weird sense of humor, so you know. Ah, I mean, if I could do a thing, that'd be great. Mm, in the situations where good cops are punished for speaking out, speaks to the systemic issues within the Justice Department itself. Yes. Yes. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, he was released a couple of years ago. Canada's weird, no offense, but um, considering what he did, uh, I don't know. Is Angola prison still open? Yes, to my knowledge, it is. I don't know if that'll ever close. And also, I wish our prisons were built and the mission was to rehabilitate those who can be. Um, wow. Wow. So I was thinking of moving to Canada, but now I'm like, maybe no, maybe not so much. No offense. You don't hear it. Good. Okay. Um, I have a cherub and a right. Um, it depends. It depends on the department. Well, being badly behaved is a point of pride in police departments to make sure people think twice about bothering with them. It depends. And in the sheriff's department here, when I worked there, I don't know if things have changed, but when I was there, um, even after you got out of the academy, if you messed up bad enough, the FTOs would come get you and help put you on the perp block in uniform. Like they lived for that. So, you know, it really it depends on the leadership. Um, he, wow, really? Oh, there's a case coming up that I'm gonna be talking about where an FBI agent's son was involved in some shit, and there was some shit. Uh, it's disgusting to me. Um, the chat really jumps. Um, now I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head, and thank you, Violet Witch. I appreciate that. Um, it's hard catching up with the chat sometimes. I mean, that might be dehydrating, Diet Coke and rum, because usually alcohol is dehydrating, isn't it? I don't know. I don't drink, so um, yeah, I gotta wonder which is worse, Canada or America. I don't even know at this point. Like, Canada might actually be better because things are getting crazy in the U.S. Like, They're trying to start up the Handmaid's Tale here. Not even kidding. Um, wow. Okay. No, I have not. I've never been to Nova Scotia. Um, but I used to travel a lot, especially for work. Um, work in security, I would like run through places basically. Like I have seen a lot of touristy type things, but I haven't like actually been to them because I was working. But I also did travel a lot for vacations and stuff. So Nova Scotia, huh? Guess we will have to keep that in mind. Is it like affordable to live there? That's the question these days. Wow. Hey Truebell, how you doing? Ah, it jumped again. Hold on. I have to. Is there a way to? Nope, that's not it. I know there's a way to slow down the chat, but I don't even know how. Um, there are people who the laws protect but do not bind. There are people who the laws bind but do not protect. Yeah. Right on. Well, I hope you heal up and get better. Um, wow. I'm not surprised though. Um, wait, here in New Orleans? Because there have been some things with them in New Orleans and it didn't work out well for them at all. You probably didn't hear about that in the news. That's, how it goes. Um, right, right. Right on. Keep those ice cubes going. Yes. And that needs to happen way more because here in the US, I don't know where you are, but oh my God, they're trying to take all our rights away. Um, oh, okay. Right on. Thank you for being here, Wanda. You have to feed your bear. Do you actually have a bear or I'm just curious. Um, this is true. That is true. Okay, I'm gonna go over here and try to figure out how to slow down the chat for myself because I'm not used to the chat being so crazy. How do I do this even? Ah, wait. Okay, I will figure this out. Okay, I think I have it figured out. I've never done this before. Cancel. Where's the thing for? don't see how to do it. Hold on one second, y'all. I'll be back with you in just a minute. I know there's a way to do it. I just don't know how. Oh well. I'm way behind. Okay, so next topic, right? I don't even know what's happening with Louisiana, but we're doing a live stream about it later, so did I caught up? Okay. I think I did. I don't know. Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about makes my head hurt, but here we are talking about the cat manor, or the cat chateau, the kitten chateau. Have y'all heard about this? Apparently, every woman is supposed to be submissive. Just FYI, I don't know if y'all know that, but it is that needs to be a t-shirt. That Integrity Digest, Morality Magazine. That's good. Not a fan of me either, really. But I mean, to each their own. I don't kink shame. I don't like fetish shame. I don't life shame or whatever, unless the person is a predator. And that's what was going on here. So, so I've had, I've done videos and whatnot about Dahvie Vanity before. This is not a new topic for me. This guy's a monumental scumbag. He's a scumbag. He's a piece of trash. I'm trying really hard not to cuss. Okay, Leanne, I got you. And I get you. I agree. Me either. And I agree with that wholeheartedly. Yes. Now, okay. So, having worked in law enforcement and patrolled yes, I work in courts, but I also patrolled some nights in the French Quarter. And one thing I had to come to understand real quick is that you have all kinds of cultures in the French Quarter. All right. So kink, BDSM, fetishes, LGBTQ plus, queer life and cultures. So drag queens, whatnot. There's also just a multitude of cultures and groups of people and subgroups in the French Quarter. All right. So, okay. In BDSM, you'll have people who like to role play. Some of those people like to role play as puppies or kittens, foxes, whatever. At this chateau in Colorado, it was what is called kitten play. Women would, wear the kitty ears and the tail and collars and whatnot, and they would role play. And it was supposed to be a safe space for women to do this. Turns out it was not a safe place. True. I think so too. We may have to do some more new merch because I might need to cut this as that because that's just. I need the first cup I was supposed to have though too. Right on. Did you have to bring up beignets? Because You sound really good right now. I mean, not in the summer. You don't want to come here in the summertime. I would suggest October. Yeah, Revzilla, that's one of the links in the links section. I have a bunch of videos from the actual survivors or people, witnesses, people who were there and saw things that went down at the manor, at other events. Okay, so this is kind of, there's a lot to it. No, it wasn't. It wasn't a brothel. Some people are kind of making it out to be like that, but it wasn't. It was supposed to be like a play space, like a safe place to play, which is actually a really good idea. That way, typically, normally, you're supposed to have like people who watch things and make sure that everybody is safe. Like during Decadence, one section of Bourbon Street kind of became a play space, and it kind of blew my mind. But they had people who would walk around and they had a shirt on that said DM, and they told me that meant Dungeon Master, and they would make sure everyone was safe. And if somebody was doing something they shouldn't have been doing, they were tapped out and they were told to leave. So, that is how a space like this should be run, but it wasn't. They actually didn't comply with what seems to be the standard in play spaces like that. Instead, what they did was they allowed known bad people like Dahvie Vanity to come into those spaces. I totally agree with you. So, okay. Dahvie Vanity. He was the lead singer of a shitty band called Blood on the Dance Floor. I do not recommend, especially if you have synesthesia. He probably has victims or survivors in the hundreds, because everywhere he went, there seemed to be a trail of survivors behind him, but also he would fly victims in to him. So there's a lot. I may have to do another stream on him because he's still out there and he's still doing bad things. And he was doing bad things at this place called the Manor. Yes. Yes. He keeps trying to rebrand himself with different names, but everybody knows. Everybody knows who he is. Everybody knows what he is. So he is one of the people who came to the manor a few times and apparently at one point attacked Izzy, who is the woman who kind of put the whole thing together. And that's probably the only reason he was banned, because he attacked her. So if she is attacked, she'll be proactive about keeping a safe space, it appears. But if it's one of the kittens who is attacked, she just kind of blows it off from what is being said, right? So from this point forward, everything I'm going to say is in my opinion, and everything I've said prior is in my opinion. It is my opinion only. I'm only going by the material I have seen and or read. Also, if the shoe fucking fits, put that shit on. So if she's allowing someone like Dahvie Vanity, who has a reputation that far precedes him, into this space, then it is obvious that she doesn't care about the safety and well-being of the people that she purports to care so much about. So she lets Dahvie Vanity in there, and he's only one of many who was doing bad things. Now, there are also allegations against this guy. He goes by Father Sebastian. I don't call him that for clarification. I have met him a couple times. The first time I met him, he insisted I call him Father, and I was like, no, I have a dad, and you're not him, and no. Then again, I didn't know who he was, and this was years and years ago. The allegations against Sebastian are really bad. They're bad, and there are a bunch of them. And there are also apparently witnesses who can corroborate these things. So Sebastian is part of the vampire community, which I don't know if there still is, but there was a good chunk of community in the French Quarter back in the day. So in the Quarter, you're going to see a convergence of goths, vamps, BDSM, tourists, whatever. It's all there. It's just interesting that so many of these people who apparently have really, really bad reputations converged in this space called the Kitten Manor or the Cat Manor, the chateau. And this person, Izzy, just, I don't know how this went on for so long. There are serious allegations, and the police were not called. And so in the links, there are videos of some of these survivors and people who saw things happen. She recruited girls as models, right? And also they would have events of various kinds. And they would travel and model and all of that, which is fine. I haven't seen any evidence of her exchanging money or anything else for access to the models. I've just seen, from what I've seen and read, I have just seen that she allowed predators around and didn't take seriously the allegations when women would come to her and say, hey, this person attacked me, did this, did that, whatever. She would kind of blow it off and ignore it, okay? But I have not seen any evidence of actual trafficking. Maybe there is. I know there's a lot of conjecture. There are people who are like second, third, fourth, fifth hand speculating on things. I'm not going to do that. But what I will say is that Dahvie Vanity straight the fuck off, okay? Everybody knows what he does. How is he allowed to even step foot on the property? I just don't even. Yeah, ColourPop is awesome, by the way. From a legal standpoint, she would have to have had intent. She would have to have, recruited people and all of that, and accepted like money and or gifts with intent to give sex, give these girls to someone for sex. Oh, look, are you a troll? Because you sound like a troll. Hey, Hatter, how you doing? Oh, wow, really? So you need to send me that in a link. That would be interesting. Wanted to be a vampire. I mean, some people want to be Lestat. It's okay. Kind of not, unusual for a politician, but yeah, right. I get you. Well, I mean, there are people who are in the vampire community who are just really chill, like normal people. It's you know, they like the aesthetic, they like the dressing up and wearing things and all of that. And I see nothing wrong with that. That's fine. But it's these people who are like, I'm a 3-year-old, 100-year-old vibrant. What? No, you're not. All right, dude. A what? You thought it was a paid model gig? Yeah, it was supposed to be, but it turns out she wasn't actually paying her models too. That's another thing. She was having them basically pay photographers and whatnot to create photography and all these photo sets for, and they would send them to her and she would use them and make money off of them and profit off of them and then not pay the models. So there's sketch going all the way around. There's sketch, a lot of it. And I could see if it's one or two models who are saying this, but when you have a multitude of models who are saying they never got paid, you're a sketchy bitch and you're scamming people. And that's what that is. Now that could be a criminal charge. Maybe it would depend on like how contracts are, etc. If people had proof, like in emails or whatever, that they were supposed to be paid, I would say maybe they should come together and do a class action lawsuit. You know, if they were expecting to get paid, but that's just messed up. Basically, all the way around, this is pretty messed up. Now, it sounds like a good idea to me. A space that is safe for women to explore their sexuality and whatnot, good, great, as long as it is safe. Consent means everything. You have the right to say no, and your no should be respected. If it isn't respected, right? And it seems like she was purposefully targeting younger women who didn't have very much experience in the kink or fetish communities, women who didn't understand that they could say no. Also, there seems to be a prevailing kind of women are supposed to be submissive, all women, period, you know, all this bullshit. And no, what the, no. I don't even. Right on, Christ Conflict. You make me want to order some food. Um, right on, Snoop Medic. Okay, so you don't have Grubhub? What? Man, that would kind of suck. But then again, I kind of wish that we lived out in the middle of the sticks and we would not have Grubhub. So, wait, what? I must have missed something. What? A lot of the places that are supposed to be modeling gigs end up this way. Jeffrey E. for one. Yes. Yeah, modeling, anyone who ever wants to model, you need to go through an agency. I had photographers come up to me all the time way back in the day, and I was like, nope, you have to go to my agency. Bye. If I don't know you, and if I don't have a bunch of friends who know you and have worked with you, then I'm nope. I'm noping right out of there. Yep. Yes, indeed. Ah. Hey, Ballistic, how you doing? Well, we've talked about. Hold on. I will do me a favor. Let me. If I can find it. I can find it. Let me get this link in here again. Go over and please sub to this channel for please. What? There was a major trafficking scandal in Guam a few years ago that got almost no airplay. Oh, I need a link on that one, if you don't mind, because ain't that some bullshit? Isn't Guam a territory of the U.S., if I'm not mistaken? But I'm not surprised. Right on Truffle 85. Thank you for being here. You stopped watching Lucifer to watch my live. Thank you. Because I don't know if I would, because that is a good show. Is the next season on? Is the new season on of Lucifer? That is a huge honor and thank you, because Lucifer is my future husband with me and Marcus, and he doesn't know that, but right. I've always wanted to go to Guam, but right on Truffles. We're here with you while you're cooking. End of season 2 on Netflix in the UK. Oh, wait. Here in the US, I think, I want to say we're on season 4. I could totally be wrong about that. Okay, hold on. I have to. It's not letting me. It's not letting me copy and paste that. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, it won't let me copy and paste that. Sharemare, would you mind if you can copy and paste that? No, that's not what I wanted to do. I'll have to come back in and write that out. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Snoop Medic. Yeah, I'm going to start sharing that freaking everywhere. Season 5. I'm trying to remember like what the last season was that I watched. And I don't even know. Season 4 on Prime and didn't realize it was on Netflix. Well, at least you have it. Like, nobody can take it away from you kind of thing. But yeah, so in the description, there are a bunch of links, okay? There's links for Georgia Lee Moses, and there are also links for survivors and people who experienced the chateau and saw things for their videos on YouTube. I tried to make it as easy for everybody as possible. And what some of these young ladies went through is pretty, if not real bad, then bad. It's just not good. there was a lot of racism, um, queerphobia, transphobia, just, you know, and a lack of caring and empathy on a degree that is just ridiculous. And I highly recommend for anyone out there, if you're into kink or fetish, I am not judging you at all, even remotely. There'll be none of that here. Okay. But if you are into that, and if you are approached by anyone having to do with this place, I would say just don't. It doesn't sound safe. Um, you know, it doesn't sound safe at all. Um, so, more videos are coming out. That was the one I looked at for an update, and there was another video. So I was like, well, it's a good thing I looked. And I have a feeling that more is probably going to come out too. So, wait, no, just no. That's not right. They could get a few more seasons out of Lucifer. What? I don't agree with that. I reject that. They could do like a prequel, maybe. I mean, well, it's not for everyone. There's nothing submissive about me, and I'm not interested in, being submissive ever. And I don't understand why they seem to think that every woman has to be submissive. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. Yes, I thoroughly agree with you on that. Yes. Yeah, it's there seem to be kind of understood rules that you don't try to force kink or anything like that on anyone, and you don't try to force submission or whatever on anyone, and consent seemed to be a really big part of the whole thing. So this whole chateau thing is just really, I think it was just a money-making scheme, and really that's it. So oh wow, your ex, I'm sorry you went through that. um yes. Well, that, and you know the safety and well-being and mental health and care of people wherever you are, whatever you're into, that should be extremely important. um right. Well, some people are just submissive by nature, right? And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Some people are not. It's one of those weird standards that are sometimes placed on women, that we all have to be submissive. And I'm just like, this is just no. My grandpa did not help raise a submissive woman. He just, no. No. Well, thank you. I mean, congratulations on your recovery. I applaud you. I'm proud of you. That's no small thing. That's a lot of work. Well, oh, hold on one second. Um, that is basic life safety. Not just kink, life. Like any group you're in, you have the right to say no. What? And yes. Well, I mean, abusers never do like it when you set boundaries. Ever. They don't. They don't want that. Well, I mean, literally or figuratively, or, right. That's true. That's true. But I mean, when it comes to basic safety, that's just, that should just be a given. That shouldn't be a question of a person's opinion. You know what I mean? Like, or I just don't feel like worrying about it. What if you put yourself in the role of a leader of a space, and you say that taking care of people and making sure people are safe is your number one priority, then make it your number one priority. And that's what this chick Izzy apparently, man, some of the things that are coming out about that are just really bad. SA and R, just boundary stomping, limitations weren't even a thing. Just bad, 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 bad. This is true. Wait, why are you not switching? Am I buffering? Yeah. Thank you, Shermare. I don't know why it won't switch the thing. Hi, guys. Can you still see me, hear me, etc.? I don't know what's happening. Aliens, internet gremlins who happen to be aliens at that. Yeah, I'm really proud of you for that. 2 years of recovery. Did it by yourself. Damn. I mean, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of strength right there. I have no idea what happened. Yes, the magic gremlin, aliens. Aliens. It was aliens. We're gonna have to do a T-shirt for that too, apparently. Oh boy. So I was gonna try to do 2 live streams today, but man, it's been a hard couple of weeks. It's been hard, and I at least got 2 topics out of the way, so that's good. I can X off some of these tabs. Nope, that is not the one. Oh man. I just wish that Miss Georgia would have already had. Oh, there's a I think it's the second link. Maybe there's a website with a journal, like a blog on it. That there are several different ways that you can let Miss George's sister know that you're there for her, is what I'm saying. Uh, so you're going to find ice cream. Man, you had to bring up ice cream. Beignets and ice cream. Y'all are evil. I'm just letting you know that. Yeah, no. I know that's hard. I've seen, after Katrina, I've seen the rooms for the aftermath of withdrawal. It was not good. Yeah, I'm hoping that, things just kind of normalize. That would be great. You want to go watch season 5, don't you? I mean, look, hold on 1 second. I'm going to see what is going on with the Lucifer right quick. Oh, I think the internet's being weird here. Okay. That would be why that happened. New episodes of Lucifer on Netflix, y'all. Oh. Okay. Yes, indeed. Hydrate. Actually, that might look good on a t-shirt, how you have it written out, Shermer. I kind of like that. It's nice to just do a normal stream, with like all the topics I have going. And now you bring up Frosties. Woman. Thank you, Christ Conflict. I'll check that out. So, man, Yeah, we're going to have to do that, like for me as well, just so I can have one here and it won't shatter. That's not a bad idea. Y'all are talking about food and I'm over here starving. Thanks a lot. Ben and Jerry's. I don't know which is the best. There is a place here, I forget the name of it. Oh my God, their ice cream is so good. And they have the Italian ice cream sodas. Well, Italian sodas, but you can put the ice cream in there and so good. Yes, I agree with that. Now I want some of the tiramisu ice cream with beignets. With a chocolate caramel Italian soda. They make you drink more water. That's funny. Did you have to tell me that? Man, Hatter, when I see you the next time. You ordered a salad. I mean, salads are good though. I like salads. I'm probably part rabbit. Can eat the hell out of a salad. I feel the same way right now. Jesus Christ, everybody talking about ice cream. Hey. Man. Sorry to hear that, though. Um, right. Man, salads. My mom. It's like she makes gourmet salads, man. It's not even fair. She lives in Michigan. I'm just saying. Like her salads are epic. They're. It's not just a salad. Really? Because you know they have good shakes, right? I mean, mm, I'm gonna have to jump off here soon and order some food. I'm just letting you know. That's what's gonna happen. Um, there's only a good ice cream is homemade, right. I mean, my mom. When I tell you, it's not just a salad. There's a lot that goes into her salads. When my grandmother was not doing good, my mom would make her these salads that were just amazing because that was all my grandmother would eat was a salad. So now we have a place. I don't know if it's still here, but we had a place that made these cheeseburgers that would like they'd have apple and like a certain kind of cheese on there, and then and the sauce, and it was just like, not even right. John Alfred, what? That sounds familiar. I might have read. He might have been in one of the papers I wrote about paraphilia. Why do I feel like he was in one of the papers I wrote? Um, no, I mean they're not the best shakes, but they're good. They're good, especially like really late at night and you really want to shake and nothing else is open. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even remember the last time I had homemade ice cream. An apple on a burger. I know. I thought the same thing. Let me tell you, that was good. It was called the. I think it was like the an Alpine burger or something. It was good. It was a certain kind of apple. It was like a green apple, and then I can't remember what kind of cheese. I'll see if that place is still open. I'll tell y'all the menu. I was perplexed at first, but it was really good. Have 25 minutes for Grubhub. Ew, you don't know what that is? Half the stuff they have for like dogs now, or even cats, I wouldn't even give it to them because half the stuff coming out of China is just killing fur babies. I would just rather make my own jerky or whatever, you know? I don't want to risk my fur babies. Um, right now, I'm stuck on this restaurant that has these massive baked potatoes, and they're loaded with whatever. So, like, the one I'm stuck on right now is mac and cheese, chicken, and the bowl is the baked potato. So good. I'll bake a tad. Hmm? Apple on a burger and pineapple on pizza. I know. I mean, it sounded weird to me. And then I tried it and I was like, oh man, it was glorious. It was the sauce. The sauce and the cheese brought all of it together. It sounded really wrong, but it was actually really right. It was good. Now I'm wondering if they're still open. I'm wondering if they survived the plague because that was not even right how good that was. Yes, that's how I feel. Right, right. Well, this was a really good stream. This was a good conversation. You know, thank y'all for going over and checking out Miss Georgia's channel. Um, she has 53 subscribers now. Very cool. Very cool. Thank y'all for doing that. I appreciate it. Um, um, well, you know, I hope that doesn't happen. Yes, she's been singing a lot lately. Um, yep, here too. I still don't know like what has survived and what hasn't. You know, it's really sad because we have some really good restaurants here. You know, barbecue pineapple chicken pizza. Ooh, uh, damn you, Hatter. What? Now, when I see you the next guys. Um, thanks for being here, Snoop Medic. Um, Turkey, Texas. What the? Maybe the goddess is telling Texas something. What you think? I think maybe so. Um, well, I hope so. That is my life's pursuit to make her life as good as possible. You know. Okay. Right. We need a shirt that just says hydrate and self care. Um, oh, is it Memorial Day? Right on. You too, Violet Witch. All right, so I'm gonna get off here. You have the right to say no. Your no should be respected, and try to stay in safe places. Stay away from the cat manor. Um, that is my opinion. Um, also, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, ring the bell, hit all. We have Discord. We also have email. We do also have merch, and we're going to be putting more together. And oh, there's a baby update. Oh, I want to feed the baby. And yeah, I love y'all. Thank you, you guys, so much for going and subscribing to her channel. I really appreciate it. Um, so yeah, thank you for being here, and have a good night or day or morning or whatever, wherever you are. Love y'all. Bye.